Hello and welcome, world of the interwebs. I am the one, the only Millitello. I'm joined almost as always by good old Paige of the Utonians, that way, and good old Doofin of the Schmertzes. Welcome to the Professionally Amateur Show. How you guys doing today?
Not bad.
Doing all right.
I really love Doofin Schmertz's enthusiasm with everything he does in life.
Oh yeah.
He only has calm and ultimate rage, and
That's
ultimate
true.
rage is the only true enjoyable one.
Good shit.
All right, you guys know how the show works. We piss people off, we say things that I want to hear, and move on with our lives, because that's how it goes. Oh, by the way, quick little thing.
Side note.
I got a couple messages from people about how we were completely wrong about the hunting laws. Completely wrong.
Hunting laws where?
From Michigan here, and with Doofenshmirtz being a Native American there. So I don't have it in front of me right now, but it's not the whole state.
Okay.
It's specific. I think it goes off counties. I wasn't specified on that. And we don't have elk, right? We have moose. Doof, your mic's fucked up again.
Moose.
One more time.
Yep. Come on.
No, seriously, like it didn't register. It's still not registering.
Nothing. That time you whispered it's put on purpose.
There's still nothing. Well, you're gonna talk eventually, so you might want to fix it.
Figure it out.
Oh, there we
That
fucking
would
go.
Dude's just gonna be sitting here like this with a fucking like mic, like a stand mic, like an anchor's mic that's supposed to be like out there, just chatting because he's so soft spoken.
We'll get him a little clip on one. Just give him a water bottle just to duct tape it on. That'll be his mic stand there.
I have Mike.
You've got a billion mics. The thing is, you don't know how to use any of them.
Yeah, that's like me owning all these instruments and not knowing how to play one of them.
I just found out today at the new house we have a banjo
You
and a
get
ukulele.
Oh. Wait, a banjo and a ukulele, or just a banjo ukulele?
Banjo and a ukulele, both. So now
Those
it's
are-
another instrument I can learn and say I'm better at than you.
Is the banjo?
It's going to be, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to have a dueling banjos off, and the loser gets butt raped, like Deliverance.
That's not how. No.
As soon as you mentioned a banjo, I knew where this was going.
You can't have a banjo conversation and not say Deliverance at least once, or go,
They
beep, 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 beep.
They were both banjos in Deliverance. One was a guitar, so we could have done that anyways.
I mean, does it really matter?
I don't know. Like I've played. They have these. They're banjos, but they're like set up like a guitar, so I can play that instead of the 5 strings there, it has 6 there, and I can play regular songs like I do on guitar because it's still the same tuning, but it's got the body of a banjo, so it still has that planky sound. Planka, 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 planka.
Does it have that half chord or that half string?
No, it's everything else is set up like an acoustic guitar, but instead of like having the big acoustic guitar body there, it's got the drum there of the banjo, which is what gives it its sound.
Is the deck rate the string deck the where the fretboard would be? I get not the fretboard, the pickups. What the part where the metal things pick up what the strings do at the back where you plug it in.
Those are electronics. There's no electronics for it.
But that part on an electric guitar, like where that would be, where the strings start and go up to the, not the tuning part where the strings are, but the bottom part where you like gotta sling them in there.
The bridge.
That part, is it still raised or is it low?
I don't know. I don't own one. I haven't touched one in a couple of years, so.
A guitar?
No, well, no, I practice sometimes. But no, I haven't touched one of those banjo guitars, not banjo, but a banjo guitar in probably 2 years now. I never have a need to play one.
I don't know. I think you'd be good doing this a whole bunch with your fingers.
No, I'm really bad at finger picking.
Then it's gonna be rough because it gives you. My hand cramps up after a while.
Yeah, I mean, mine, like, I do a little bit. Like, I play Landslide by who the fuck is it? Fleetwood Mac, and that's all finger picking. And like about halfway through that song, Doof's thinking.
The other person that what the fuck's her name?
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah,
What about her?
I don't know.
Well, she was in Fleetwood Mac, so
Okay.
yeah, that's probably why you've heard her sing that song.
I think that Doof came into the conversation just to make a name. Like, where's this going, Doof? I don't know, but
he was. For those of you watching the podcast, you know, but those of you listening, he was making a face like he was thinking real hard there.
Oh my god! I didn't even notice it until you said it, and then I looked up and I was like, "Oh yeah,
yep,
something's coming." Yeah.
Oh god. All right. So so Netflix is in a little hot water right now. There's this show which I will never watch. With the world no, I won't watch it at all. It's called Cuties. There's a bunch of these 11-year-olds dressed up in these skimpy little outfits and whatnot, and doing twerking and other weird sexual dance moves and shit. And people aren't happy. There's a petition online right now. As of I think it was yesterday, I had 627,000 signatures to take this off of Netflix. Claims that it sexualizes young girls. Right now, a bunch of people posting up on Twitter all over the place, trying to bring it down with the hashtag cancel Netflix. And Netflix says that no, they're going to keep it up because
they want to normalize pedophilia because everybody in Hollywood is fucking disgusting.
That's not exactly what they said.
But I'm not wrong. I mean,
I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast today, and it was an old one with him and Tom Segura, and they were talking about, huh?
Is it Mexican you?
Yeah, basically. But damn it, you fucking made me forget, you piece of shit. No. Damn it, I had it too, Paige, you piece of shit. Just shut up. Just shut your damn mouth and let me finish a sentence, you fucking cunt. Oh, God. Whew. I'm so angry now. I just lost it. Nope, fucking lost it. But anyways, Netflix is saying they're not going to because it's supposed to say it's a social commentary against sexualization of young children, where everybody's saying you went the complete opposite direction of it.
You did the exact same thing you said that you were upset about, or you were critiquing.
What I critique?
So, like the way a lot of people have explained what Cuties is, like as a critique, they're like, this is like saying I'm going to start or I'm going to make a movie about how bad drugs are for kids. And so in this movie, I'm going to buy a bunch of heroin and get these kids all fucked up on heroin, and that'll be the movie. And everyone's saying, like, that's what you did, but with pedophilia, like child porn.
I thought you were saying I did that, like, personally.
No. I'm saying,
like, I didn't do any of that.
No, that's what people are, like, so upset about, because everyone's saying, like, there's a way that you could have done this and it would have been okay. But the way you did it is the exact wrong way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know who was thinking. Well, for starters, it was made over in France, supposedly.
Yeah, that's what really started the problem. You know,
I'm just saying, when you've lost every war, you know, I assume they caught and killed all the smart people.
No, they had a pretty good stretch back in the 1800s. You remember that midget they had? That's about my height. Napoleon. I mean, he did some pretty good things.
Like, he made some damn good ice cream, like that. Whew.
That's Neapolitan. That's Italian.
Yep. Just saying, the Italians do it all better.
No,
it's really
they don't.
bugging me. I can't remember that thing that they fucking said. Oh,
You want to try and jog your memory? You know what? Just shout it out when it comes to you at any point later in
will.
the podcast.
I totally will. I'm gonna jump all. Well, it's gonna be the one time Doof talks, and
You're just gonna verbally maul him.
yeah. No, so I was thinking about it earlier today, and our podcast, or even like this, not so much the streams, but especially the podcast. It's a lot like the band Blink-182, where like the guitarists and bassists have all the funny jokes back and forth, and like they have to prove that Travis Barker talks. Doof is our Travis Barker, where he's got all the talent and skill here because he knows how all this shit works and whatnot. And he's our silent hero back there.
Just living his life quietly.
Hashtag not all heroes wear capes. Hashtag all heroes should have beards.
Hashtag our hero wears Hawaiian shirts, except for today.
Oh no, he's wearing that red, white, and blue tank top.
Dude,
He's
the
probably
only
wearing
thing,
swim shorts, but
the only thing I see is Hawaiian shirts and tank tops. There's not an in between.
no.
Button down the tank tops.
And the only reason he's in button downs because it means he just got home from work and didn't bother to change, or just took his pants off and that's it.
Okay, dude, good.
Pants that I could fucking sleep in them, man. They're just like pajama pants. I feel like I'm cheating when I'm at work.
It sounds like you're explaining like the equivalent to men, like for ladies' leggings there.
No, I get it. I found a pair of like really nice like business pants, and I was stoked on them because they were like that breathable Under Armour kind of material,
Yep.
but like the real fancy golf stuff. And there was a sale going on. It was kind of like a sporting place, so that's why they were in the golf section. But I was stoked on them, and I went and tried them on, and like I turned in the mirror to like look at the back and realized that when you would turn and the fabric stretched at all, I'm too fucking white underneath, and you could just see my whole ass leg and like my underwear and everything. I was like, I could never get away wearing these. And God forbid I do the one day that I stand next to a window where the light's coming in. Everybody that is under like a regular height would be like, what the fuck is that thing hanging there? I'd be like, oh no, my big old macaroni meatballs, they're just hanging around in there, clanking about out in public.
How do you think I feel, man?
Dude, Mike, how you get your balls in your pants is beyond me. I assume that you tuck them in a straight line and you put one up your butt crack and the other one is kind of like a cushion for when you sit down and it's just beat to hell.
Especially since I started gaining weight again, I have to shove it deeper into my asshole now.
So now it's like, it's not just in the crack, like it's up your asshole.
Yeah, but like, so my good buddy Elon's heard about this theory for making room on things, and so he's using this as an example for a next spaceship for storage.
Just make sure that's Elon Musk has never listened to you about any theory about how to hide a testicle in your prison pocket, but you could make a lot of ramen if you went to the federal prisons there. Make a lot of ramen, mate. Hiding a lot of balls in your prison pocket. Think about it.
Do you see this beard? I won't last in prison. This is a fucking mouth fucking gripper right here. I don't stand a chance.
Yeah, they break out the back of your skull. Just wow, 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 wow.
But no, dude, like you'd see like bald patches in my beard from where like they've ripped it out from just gripping and
Mike have cancer?
holy shit, that's sturdy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mike have cancer? No, he's just getting face fucked repeatedly every time we don't visit him. Oh man, that's not good.
It's a visitation. Nobody came to see you. Oh no.
Wait, aren't you a guard? Shut up.
Deputy Smith, I'm out of cigarettes. Sucks to be you. Zip.
Dude, could you imagine being like being a correctional officer's got to be like stressful enough, but like with all the arson that's been going on the West Coast though, like I would fucking hate to be an officer there, just sitting there.
What do you mean?
Staring at nothing, and people come up and ask you, "Is there a fire?" Like, bitch, does it look like there's a fire here? No, I'm waiting until someone starts one. But oh my god, dude, I think so far they've caught like it's either 6 or 10 people have been arrested for arson up and down the entirety of the West Coast or in Oregon specifically. And I know one dude for sure tried to start a fire with a Molotov cocktail, but he used a plastic bottle instead of a glass bottle. They're not smart people. They're not.
Obviously, shit.
Well, the police arrested him, and they're trying to find charges outside of arson. But the state of Oregon right now isn't prosecuting arson because of all the riots they've been having. So this dude walked out, and like 3 days later, he got caught setting like 6 more fires.
It was like that guy in Florida with the fucking alligator.
Oh yeah, they let him go. Well, at least his was like a year apart. This dude got out, and 3 days later, he's like, "Well, they didn't prosecute me then. May as well do it now."
Okay, so I think I figured out the lag. Paige, in your camera, you cannot move too much when you talk. It's
Okay.
Since your camera's picking up your video and your audio, it's too much for it to handle. So when you talk, you gotta be kind of still.
Oh my god.
So like when you moved a lot towards the camera,
Uh-huh. That is like the exact opposite of the person I am when I get into something.
I know. Like you give me shit, like, oh, he's Italian and talks with his hands. Yeah, well, I got the set up to be Italian. You can't handle it, kind sir.
Hey, I talk like white trash. I gotta use my whole body so people.
We don't have to worry about that with Doof. He's already got that.
Yeah,
Yay, I'm here. Oh my god, he moved his arm, people. Oh my god. But no, I mean, I think I saw a map maybe a day or two ago, and it looks like just this wave of fire coming towards.
Oh, that kind of map. Okay. I thought you were bringing it back to the cuties thing for a minute. I was like, let's
No.
not go there. They're just
No,
called
no.
pedophiles right out the gate.
No, you made a really good transition into your point there, and I'm really happy about it.
I know, but you said map, and I thought you were going back to cuties because there's been this whole thing where people are starting to say it's not pedophilia, it's minor attracted person. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I mean map, like Dora keeps in her backpack.
Gotcha.
Which is technically in my backpack because Dora's in my backpack.
There we go. Come full circle.
Don't worry, she's got to be of age by now. I mean,
Dora.
shut the fuck up.
I'm in my basement.
See, look, he put his hand up there and it fucked up.
Can you say danger? That's right.
Dangero.
Oh
The
fuck.
fact that our podcast is growing and with how much we bash on so many different places blows my mind.
I
The
think
one place that we will probably never bash on is Ireland.
I mean,
I have no reason to.
I just made comments about the potato famine.
That was forever ago, though. I'm sure they have all the potatoes they'd like now.
Yeah. Plus a lot of sheep, which is good for them.
I love sheep. They're so cute. Fluffy.
I know.
Kinda like
You like
Doof.
sheep for a different reason than everyone else. I like cotton shirts. Mike likes cotton asshole.
Have you seen it go? I don't think they're filled with cotton. It's not like a fucking pinata.
I didn't say go, I said sheep.
I meant sheep. Either way, they're not filled with cotton.
It's gotta come from somewhere.
Wait, cotton doesn't even come from sheep.
Oh yeah, it's a plant. I'm thinking of wool.
I don't think our problem back in the day was the sheep plantations. Is all I'm saying.
Oh fuck. So I've got a lot of things on my mind right now.
I said cuties, and he just fucking lost his mind. He's
Dude,
worried he ain't gonna get a second season to watch.
No, it's a TV or it's a movie. And
Oh, so it's a movie. See, I didn't even know that, but
No. So like on the Twitters, I follow a lot of like political commentary people.
sadly,
Because I
yeah.
don't like my life and I don't enjoy a lot of other people. So I feel better when other people say bad things and people attack. So I fit in really well with those guys. But I've seen one like actual video of it and I watched about 15 seconds and legitimately like I was sitting at my desk at work. I took a break to see what was going on in not the real world. And I saw a 15-minute, like, it was like a 3-minute long clip, but they only showed, I only watched 15 seconds, I should say. And I legitimately got up and threw up my entire breakfast. Like, this was like 10:30 in the morning and I threw up. And I was so fucking mad, I clocked out, went and got coffee and came back. I just sat at my desk while I was working, like 4 o'clock, they just sat there just fuming. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. I hate people.
I see, and I'm not backing them at all. I see what they were trying to do, though. I'm guessing they're like trying to go off of since what's that Honey Boo Boo thing? What was that? Something in tiaras?
Oh,
What, toddlers?
was that what was it? Toddlers and tiaras? I remember that Honey Boo Boo chick, like, she just did child, like, pageant things or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think they tried to go off of that, and that was already a terrible idea of a show. Honey Boo Boo should not have been big. That other show should have been fucking made. But I think
Beauty
they tried to
pageant
bring that whole thing
too.
back. What?
So childhood beauty pageants too are just creepy in itself.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
what the? Why the let a
like,
kid be a kid. Don't do all that fucking shit to him. Fuck.
yeah. Well, so I guess what they were trying to say the critique was the fact that, like, social media and, like, Hollywood and everything over sexualize women, and, like, that's their only role, and that was the big thing, and that's what they were trying to prove, and they proved it. Did a horrible job critiquing it, but they definitely proved it. They said, you know what? In case you didn't know what movies recently came out and did this, we'll just do the whole thing. We'll just do it way harder and way worse.
They
But
could have
yeah.
done it with a different age group there, like
Oh.
obviously older.
They didn't even have to do it at all. They didn't even have to pretend. They could have just done like a regular old documentary or something, and I would have been like, "This is a bad thing. I'm glad you brought this to my attention." But now I've got to hate you for it, and that makes me even more angry. But oh no, I forget what it is, but it's one of the meme pages I follow that's gotten kind of like really one of the pills. I don't know what pill means what, but they did a collage, like red pill, blue pill, black pill, whatever the shit they. But they used to post a lot of like kind of funny funny memes. But then they started getting into like, hey, here's how fucked up everything is. This is a joke, and you know that it's serious at the same time. But they did a collage of all the journalists or critics or whatever that like wrote articles about it. They did a collage of all their like profile pictures. Every one of them. There wasn't one that I saw. I was like, there's no way that he wrote that. Everyone was like, yeah, no, that dude would be stoked to touch a child. Not one of them looked like they were just a regular person.
I can just pitch a description of this one. Paige and Mike talk about fucking pedophilia for the first 20 minutes.
25.
So much better. So about
Paige
the fire
and Mike
map that you read areas on. So I saw a map a day or two ago, and it looked like these fires there were like just stretching from California and going farther and farther. And it looks like here eventually this whole stage is going to be on fire. We're going to have to go up to Canada just to even it all out there for a normal temperature. It'll be like an early summer.
Die.
What?
I said I'd rather die. You said go up to Canada to even out the temperature, and I said I'd rather die.
Well, so you're pretty close on that edge of that map. You guys have fires out there right now, don't you?
Yeah, but ours are from lightning strikes, and then one, I guess they call them dormant fires, but like the root systems will start burning. So like when it gets cold, it'll go underground in a sense. But then if it gets like really hot again, they can burn up the trunks of trees that are above ground. But we don't have too many. I think there's one or two that they have active right now, but they're probably going to go out here pretty soon. But also, the maps that they've been showing, icons for like the fires, I fucking can't. I don't like it.
Well, quit touching your face already. And
all right, those little icons that they have that they use to. This is the most stressful thing I've ever had to do. I know you can't see it, but I'm gripping my chair so fucking hard, it's hurting my hands so I can try and talk. But those little icons that indicate fires, they're blown out of proportion when you zoom out on the map. So you need to zoom in to see the point location. And they people zoom out a lot on them, so it looks a lot worse than it is when they screenshot it.
I think we're gonna be fine here. It's starting to get pretty chilly here. We're gonna have snow here before you know it.
Whew, that was not enjoyable.
Well, you got to do it for the whole podcast, so
I know. I'm
until you
not
get
thrilled
that cord
about it
hooked up.
because I'm gonna go to name that place. What's the one where you get all your music stuff? Guitar Center. I'm going to kick the fucking door and be like, I need a mic so I can use a camera and not make everything that I can be like, excuse me, sir. And I'm like, just show me like where stuff picks up what I say.
Dude, you can go to FYE there and probably get a cheap one. That'll get
Yeah,
the
but I
job
want to
done.
make sure it works because I've never gotten anything at FYE that's been like quality, like lasted an extended period of time, I guess.
Well, I guess once stock is there, you can just use hers.
I don't know how well that'll go over.
Paige is gonna get his ass beat.
Huh?
Like one day she's gonna snap in the middle of a game, have nothing to take it out on, and you're gonna be there sleeping in your bed, and she's just gonna stab you and kill you.
Dude, I'll be sitting here like just eating something or like just watching a little TV trying to calm down from the world, and she's going to take a keyboard to the back of my head.
Hold up. Do you still have that deer mount sitting on the floor behind you?
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
You talking about Buckley? Of course I got Buckley. Why wouldn't I?
He's had Buckley there, at least at that house, for what, almost 2 years now? And he's still not put up on the wall.
Yeah, it turns out the studs in the wall are a lot further back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. We found that out trying to drill holes in the wall for other shit.
Yeah. But he's fucking heavy too. And it's like an old school mount, so it only has the 3 screws like right next to each other, like that.
So what's going on with this new Call of Duty here?
So there's some interesting aspects to it. A lot of people don't like the newer Call of Duty, because the time to kill. So like, well, your point and shoot kind of shit, and when you're actually going to point to them and actually start shooting them, it was measured at somewhere between 100 milliseconds and 180 milliseconds.
Okay.
So there's not a lot of time there. Other Call of Duties was around 300 to 400 milliseconds. So that's that kind of, you know how when you're playing and you just turn around a corner, you don't see anybody, and you're just fucking dead?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's because the time to kill is so small. So with the new Call of Duty is they're kind of going to try to split the difference. So it's going to be around 200 to 300, probably closer to the 300 millisecond side.
So they're just trying to dial in that sweet range there for it.
Yeah. So in past Call of Duties, I think Call of Duty Black Ops 4, it seemed like it took forever to kill someone. Like it almost took an entire clip to kill someone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because the time to kill was around 400 milliseconds or closer to 400 milliseconds. So, and that goes more towards gun skill, where you're aiming and shit like that. Whereas Modern Warfare 2019, the one that we were playing, is more towards positioning and shit like that. Which sucks because when you're running around the map, you're just gonna get ass blasted by someone because
it doesn't matter because everybody in the fucking game camps already.
Yeah. So in Cold War, hopefully you're gonna have a little bit more time to react to someone camping and maybe get a few shots off and possibly kill them before they kill you.
I'm still confused on how they're making a Call of Duty out of the Cold War of every war. Like,
It wasn't really like a war.
Exactly.
A lot of satellite.
Wasn't it more like a discussion or two?
I mean, formally, yeah, it was a very heated discussion.
I think that's good way to call it, a formal war.
Well, they have Cold Wars and Hot Wars.
Well, it was kind of two countries who were like, we shouldn't go to war because if we go to the war, shit's gonna go south. But let's fight each other through these proxy nations. And that's kind of what happened.
So fucked up is because Russia and the U.S. got involved in a bunch of these tribal groups and said, "Here's a bunch of guns. Those guys are dickbags," and they said, "Whatever, man. We'll kill what we want." And then it turns out they had no allegiance to anyone for any reason. And 20 years later, we're now engaging in the first endless war of the world.
Yep.
It'll end eventually. That's what COVID's for. Oh my God. Doof, we're going to get right back to your point here in a second. I heard this theory. I love conspiracy theories already. I heard this theory that COVID was made in a lab, kind of like an Area 51 kind of thing. And they think that somebody who worked there accidentally got it like on them somehow and didn't track it, and then it spread from that, and that's how it spread to the world, because it's this whole mission base place and whatnot on how to use infections and viruses to fight wars in the future, but they're trying to figure out a way that they can contain it, and somehow it got out.
I mean, part of that's true. Like, the disease is man-made, and they've determined it came from that Wuhan lab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they confirmed it?
Yeah, they confirmed it. And then in 2018, that same lab, it's supposed to be like they have different levels for like CDC labs, or not CDC, but like World Health Organization research labs. And that's supposed to be like a fourth level lockdown, whatever shit lab or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it was following little, if any, of the guidelines for like the severity of shit that's in there. And so they got fined for it back in 2018. And then I trying to figure out, I can't remember if they figured it out or determined a way that it actually left the lab, but they're pretty sure that someone just, like, because they just had shitty safety protocols, like, it could have, like, anything could have happened and someone left with it, basically. But the other issue, though, is we don't know what China actually was doing, because coronavirus is kind of like a weird virus study. Like, it is and it isn't, because it's in the same family as the flu, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you can kind of learn stuff from it, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, we're not really getting any. Like, they're just making a super bug, it seems, to make a super bug. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Well, it's kind of weird, though, how it affects certain people differently there.
It's in the same family, I believe. It's a SARS virus, so it's in the same family as like mad cow disease and bird flu.
SARS isn't real.
SARS?
No.
SARS, SARS.
Mm-mm.
Continue, Doof.
It's not.
We'll let Darwin sort that one out.
It's not.
There's never been a vaccine created for a SARS virus.
You can't make a vaccine for something that's not fucking real. That's why.
Okay, buddy. All right.
Okay.
I'm not wrong.
If SARS isn't real, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What makes you say that SARS isn't real? Do finish, then we'll come back to this. I need to hear.
I've never met anybody that's had SARS.
But SARS isn't like a disease. It's the family of. Oh my god. Now you got me researching it so I don't say something wrong.
Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah. We don't get to watch Two Bears, One Cave anymore, so we're all watching Joe Rogan now on Spotify. He's our Jamie.
No, dude, I saw the funniest tweet about Joe Rogan hosting the presidential debates, and it was something like, all right, guys, hey, it's nice to meet you. I'm Joe Rogan, whatever. And then it's like, hey, I'm Donald Trump. And then it's like, oh, I'm Joe Biden, whatever. And then Joe goes, yeah, well, anyway. Have you guys seen that video of a bear mauling like a deer or whatever? Yo, Jamie, pull it up. Let's check this shit out. And it's like, that is oddly accurate.
Dude, no, well, Joe Rogan's like crazy big into like space and all that stuff there. So yeah. I just picture that like, they start talking about aliens and stuff like, or outer space and things like that. And then you see Tom DeLonge from Blink 182 just pop up. Somebody say UFO, and then he just wedges his way in there.
Yeah. Well, no, like, so the way they're kind of explaining it basically is like Joe was going to go in there with like a whole bunch of like questions, just like the biggest, like the most important questions, least important kind of a thing, but they're all going to be like relevant to what's going on and like where they'd like to move the country. But he's like, all we're going to do is it's going to be us three in the room with our mics, cameras. No one's going to be allowed in. They're going to produce it from the outside, and we're just going to sit here and go through the whole thing. He's like, the only thing I'm going to do is just call them on their bullshit. You know what I mean? And like
that's what I would expect from him too. I don't expect him to stick to a script there. If he
No.
does decide to do it, I
Well,
think.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If he does decide to do it, which I already don't think he would, but hey, if he wants to, more power
Well,
to him.
What was it? The episode he released with Tim Kennedy, I think is his name. He already said that he would 100%. He would do the debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
I think that at least their idea there for having him do it is, since Joe Rogan's obviously the biggest fucking podcast out there, and he has such a following there, they know that they'll be able to get a lot more people on to listen to it and get the word out, which I think is a great idea. But with Joe Rogan, I don't expect him to stick to some script of questions. It's like you said, he's going to sit there. He's going to say what pops into his mind, or he might have a couple suggestion things and then feed off of that instead of just, question, next question, next question.
Well, when he was talking with the guy, Tim Kennedy, and they're discussing it, it sounded a lot more like. So, he would have questions that he'd go in there with to ask and kind of navigate or moderate the conversation or the debate, Yeah. But on top of that, they were kind of saying he was going to go in there with them. It's going to be 4 hours, and it was just going to be clean, no bullshit. Hey, I'm asking you this question, or this is the topic, and I want your response for it, basically. So it wasn't going to be
that's the way it should be,
right? Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can't have a debate and just meander off 100%. You kind of can, but you, as a moderator, the person that's supposed to be neutral. So that's what I mean by he'd go in there with questions, but I could see how it would be easy for him to allow the conversation or the debate to kind of move away from the question, but it wouldn't be a detrimental shift.
I think having Jamie there though to help keep them on track.
I think Jamie would be outside the room, because it sounded like they just wanted the three of them in the room and then produce it from the outside, basically. You know what I mean?
But I think if they have Jamie, even if he's outside there, he's obviously going to see everything that's going on. Give him a mic there to maybe kind of keep it on track if it seems like they're going too long on something. By the way, Doof, I know SARS is real if you'd like to continue.
Thank you, Christ. Anyway, continue with your SARS point there, Doof. What were you saying about SARS?
I was horribly wrong with mad cow disease.
That's the prion thing with the proteins, huh?
Yeah, that's something completely different and something way more scarier.
Yeah, it's chronic wasting disease or mad cow disease. The proteins don't stack.
It's scary because they're not alive at all. It's just fucking protons, or not protons, prions.
Prions. That's what
I'm thinking. They're just proteins, and if you get
they
them,
don't actually create prions. And then when you eat them, they get into something else's brain.
Yeah, scary shit.
I've been running on fucking mad cow for 8 years now. I'm doing fine.
Mike, you would.
My hair's falling out.
Wait, say something again, Mike.
What?
Say something again. Just talk for a second.
I said I've been running on mad cow for the last 8 years now.
Oh. Are you hearing any crackle, Doof, or is that me?
There's a little bit, but not much.
Okay.
I can unplug and plug back in my mic. It's going to take a second, though.
That's fine. You can do that real quick.
All right. You go ahead and talk about it.
Go
ahead. Just December of 2019 was the first, not really even approved vaccine for Ebola, but I don't know. It's hard to look up SARS right now, because whenever you look up SARS, it all just goes to, what is coronavirus? You can't really find anything on other stuff because everything's so focused on this right now.
Yeah.
So, I believe Ebola and rabies, I believe, are SARS. I don't know. That's what it says here somewhere.
Is it still bad and you guys still hear a crackle?
Oh, that is so clean. You sound so sexy. Go ahead and give me a live read from an After Dark show. Hello, this is 1019.
I will as soon as I get some fucking picture back in this bitch.
Okay.
I gotta look good.
Ooh.
Oh no, I broke something.
Oh my god. We have 3 different conversations going on.
That is not good.
The podcast just don't, because everything I've said is probably wrong now that I'm reading more into this.
I'm fairly confident that the Rona, part of the coronavirus family, which is basically the flus and the pneumonias. 2, Ebola's pretty bad, but I'm not too worried. 3, mad cow disease. That's something that you get from like eating shitty meat, like getting all ground up and like other feces and whatnot. I forgot what we were talking about coronavirus for. Oh yeah, Mike had that conspiracy theory that was like trying to. We we started off with Mike talking about a conspiracy theory, coming full circle through the presidential debate, or Mike's conspiracy theory about it was released, the facts that have been confirmed so far, what we don't know, presidential debates with Joe Rogan, discussion on mad cow disease, and what Ebola and rabies are, and now we're here, back, reminded of what we started with. You hear that, Buckley? God damn it, Rocky, I'll lay inside, but you can't chew Buckley.
Oh, don't leave me alone.
I don't know what the hell happened to my camera.
It looks like you left the call.
Yeah, I have to
video.
reset. I have to reset up my camera.
Bitch.
I have so many damn wires back here. I have so many fucking wires. It's
Oh,
like,
fuck Ginger.
listen, it's all brown up there.
There you go.
Good morning. Welcome to 106 The Cock FM.
No, and after dark, not Shock Jock, after dark radio station.
Make up your mind. Last time it was the other one.
Yeah, well, this time I wanted after dark.
Oh, all right. Okay. Gosh, give me a second. I got channeled in here.
My back is fucking itchy.
Welcome to 103 The Wave. .fm with all your dark, steamy music for you and your lover to get down to tonight. Don't forget, this is brought to you by Anchor FM.
That wasn't bad. I think you could have done better. It was a little bit rough.
I don't know what to say. I don't have a script. Okay, those guys been doing it for fucking years.
Okay, well, I'm just saying you could have made it a little bit smoother.
Welcome to 96.3 The Cock FM, playing all your nightly hits for that slow jam on your way home. And now's back to a good old one from 1973. I hope you enjoy while we take you on this cosmetic ride here through the years of the ugly looks and the mud on the face and the good old time of the hippie. Let's do some fucking Jerry Garcia.
You kind of had it.
I couldn't think of the Grateful Dead. I knew the guitarist, but I couldn't think of the name of the fucking band.
Well, I mean, you got it down where it was smooth, but it wasn't sensual. Like, you weren't talking about touching your girl, making love all night in a very suggestive manner.
That's good. That's what you're supposed to do at night, right?
That's what you're supposed to do. I'm saying that you didn't embody that. Like, it was smooth voice, but not smooth touch. Does that make sense?
You're not supposed to have a smooth touch. You're supposed to go in, go out, and go take a nap.
Yeah, you didn't have that. That's what I'm saying. You didn't suggest any of those. You had the smooth voice, but you didn't have the message that said slide it in, slide it out, take a nap.
I tried. Aren't we talking about the Cold War or something?
Yeah, we were talking about your conspiracy theory. Oh, wait, no.
I already said it, and we proved that it's true. So I'm happy.
Fuck China.
Score streaks. So kill streaks, basically. But now they're called score streaks. I think back in some other Call of Duty, I don't know. I didn't play any Call of Duties. I played Black Ops, then I went straight to.
People are still gonna call them kill streaks.
Yeah,
like it's so beating everybody's head for every damn game.
They're totally rehauling it. So it is based on kills, but it's not based on kills. I don't know. It's weird. So you get your 50 points per kill, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't reset when you die. So, like, in the alpha gaming stuff I was watching and videos I was watching, the highest score streak was a chopper gunner.
Mm-hmm.
It was 6,000 points. So, using that, you need 120 kills to get a chopper gunner.
Yeah.
But the way it works is your first kill is 50 points. Your second kill in 1 life is 100 points. Then 150, and then it keeps going up to like 5 kills. It's like 450 points. Then when you get to the 10 kills, you get like 1,000 points or something like that.
Okay,
So,
that makes a little more sense then.
yeah, you can get a chopper gunner if you have, you can get a chopper gunner in a game if you have 6 5-kill streaks throughout the game. So it's like it's
I'm
not
never gonna
totally
get that.
unheard of for someone like, I've never
Like
got
Joey.
anything above a 10 kill streak before, but it's not unheard of where in a game that I couldn't get a chopper gunner now.
Yeah.
So
What
the
about
kill-
assists though? Does that count towards it?
So everything counts towards it because it's a score streak. So taking over flags, holding hard points and stuff like that, all count towards your score streaks.
That'll give more incentive there for people to actually capture the point instead of
Yeah.
just go kill people.
The only downside I'm seeing right now is there's cooldowns. So people can't just spam UAVs and shit. So it's like a 90-second cooldown, so if you use it once, you can't use it for like another 90 seconds. Or you can't start building up for another 90 seconds.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Is like, how did it reset? So like, do you just get your like one set of kill streaks in the game? Like, all right, fuck off. Like, just
I'd be popping UAVs all day, yeah.
And another thing is, you can loop them too. So I think they did the math, and it's like 13 kills, or a 13 kill streak can get you 6,000 points for a chopper gunner. So if you get those 13 kills, you use your chopper gunner, you wait your 90 seconds or whatnot, and you get another 13 kills in the same life. You get another chopper gunner. You don't have to die to get your.
I like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So you can get your. I don't know how much a UAV would be. It's around 3 kills.
It's usually 3 kills, yeah.
So you probably need 4-ish kills in Cold War. As long as you can get 8 kills in 1 life in a.
At least they're working towards changing it up, in a positive way. Unlike that futuristic one where you fucking go on walls and shit. That was fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But they're making good transitions, it's sounding like, at least. Unlike the fucking sports games.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that they have like old time, like where all the sites are super.
Paige, start that whole
like,
thing over.
Side undergun.
You need to fix
Like, you know how like all the original sites back in like the
your
60s
fucking
and
shit's so
70s,
fucked
like,
up, Paige.
Dude, your shit's fucked up. What's my shit fucked up on? How's it fucked up?
It's your audio. We've been saying this.
I didn't say anything. I just sat still.
No, you didn't.
You know what?
You're saying something and it just wasn't registering.
It's all green. I don't know what you guys are so upset about. All green bars.
It's picking up, but since there's so much going, oh my god. And since you're not plugged directly into the internet, it's got that lag there.
He's also like outside my.
I don't know what you said, but I'm sure it's your problem.
No, I said it was problems outside of my
Outside of your what?
my control.
No, it's not. It's a cord. It might be
Yes.
like $20 that can fix that problem.
I'm not running a cord through my entire house.
Or you could
The
have
kitchen, through
you
the
could
living
have a
room,
setup
through the hallway.
in the dining room.
I'm not setting a gaming setup in my dining.
I am almost 100% sure that when was it Doc moves into your house, she's gonna want to be plugged in.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
First, she fucking knew you said that.
Oh, I'm gonna let her know. She's hopping into the 24-hour stream on Friday. So.
I'm gonna tell her.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, by the way, guys. I can't get this fucking wedding date right. I thought it was last weekend, and then I thought it was this weekend, and then I opened up the message because I didn't get told what time it was, and I looked, I'm like, 26th. Wait, what the? So.
Sorry, I canceled all my plans this weekend for you, Mike. So if this goes poorly, I'm blaming you.
Dude, our 24 hours can usually go pretty damn good, especially when one of you guys leaves for some reason.
I'll even download Bus Simulator for But one condition: we play when I'm sleep deprived and can't see straight.
Okay.
But I'll
So
have to defend me to the chat.
I have to defend you in the chat? That's impossible. The chat hates you. It's so funny because like the whole like the trailer there's fuck you Doofenshmirtz and people have fun saying it. Yeah, but the thing is like the people who weren't a part of that, like all the how do I put this? All the people who aren't like my stream buddies that I talk with all the time, they're all I'll fucking hate you page. Everybody hops into the chat just seems to start to hate you.
I know. I don't let it affect me, and that's probably because my mind is a mental fortress, and you can't break this down. You know, nobody can hurt me.
Well, it's breaking down right now, bud. It's really fucking breaking down right now.
Oh, the audio lag?
Yeah. Big time.
Next time I'm just gonna show up without a camera. Deal with it.
You fucking piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
All right, everybody. So, everybody loves Paul Rudd. What the fuck are you doing, Doof?
Continue.
Okay. So everybody loves Paul Rudd, right? Good guy and all that fun stuff. So he's doing these videos now where he's dressed up in like these baggy like yellow sweatpants and sweatshirt. He's got a flat bill to the side there, trying to be like a hip cool kid from back in the day, trying to relate to millennials.
Yeah.
And
no, Mike, we're millennials.
Sadly, but we're not those kind of millennials. You know what I mean? But he's trying to relate to younger kids. You fucking dog. No.
Is that you?
You get the fuck out of here.
No, that was his dog.
I'm dealing with your fucking shit.
I heard the squeak and I was like, oh man, I didn't know Rocky brought a toy in here.
I heard the one squeak and like so much anger in my life. Oh fuck. What the fuck was I even saying now?
Paul Rudd.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so he's doing these like videos that are supposed to be like crazy corny with trying to relate to a younger generation to promote wearing masks. And dude, they're fucking hilarious. Like,
they're so bad. They're cringy.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Paul Rudd can do no fucking wrong.
Apparently he can because a lot of people fucking hate him.
Really?
Yeah, I was going through like the Insta and Twitter and all that, and people were fucking shitting on this dude hard. Like I'm sure he's got like a fan base that enjoyed him, but everybody that I saw was fucking pissed that he was doing it, or like just telling him that he was fucking cool.
Oh my god. Well, it's a lot better than all those fucking celebrities singing Imagine once COVID
yeah, but
kicked off.
Still kind of the same vein though. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm. No. I think Paul Rudd tried to do something funny, whereas these celebrities did that just to try to feel better about themselves.
I don't think Paul Rudd did this and was like the brainchild. He just got told, "Hey, we'll give you some money if you do this."
Yeah, he did it with somebody else. Some government guy. I can't remember who it was.
Cuomo?
Huh?
Cuomo?
It might be. It sounds familiar.
Because if it was someone from New York, it's either de Blasio or Cuomo.
I think it was Cuomo. But he was the one who like suggested the idea, I think.
That might be why people were really shitting on Paul Rudd then, because people fucking hate Cuomo.
Oh, really?
Well, so there's Governor Cuomo, that like is the governor of New York, brother's an anchor on CNN. People hate Governor Cuomo because he passed like a mandatory, or he enacted a mandate or something that basically said nursing homes have to accept people that are sick with COVID. So a bunch of like old people died in New York, and nobody's reported on it like at all. So a lot of people fucking hate him for that. But then everybody else hates his brother, and they call him Fredo, like from The Godfather, the retarded brother. Because he's
Wait,
so
I thought it was Giovanni or something like that. Giuliani that was governor.
No, Giuliani used to be one of the mayors of New York, I think.
Oh yeah, he was the mayor of New York City. That was a while ago too, wasn't it?
Now it's de Blasio. The fact that I know the politics of another state makes me so fucking mad. But they've just fucked up so much shit that I'm like, now I have to know your name to understand how terrible this is.
Hey Paige, can you turn the light on or something in there? You're starting to get pretty dark. Can't hear you. You're moving a lot.
So. Disappeared.
I don't know who your internet provider is there, but they need to fucking get fired.
I don't know what it is either. Like, it's only when we stream like this or like Discord stuff that it lags up. Like, I've never had a problem with games or anything.
Well, fucking fix it.
I'll call the service provider tomorrow and be like, yo, dude, I got a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I like finding newer rock music, and it seems like there's no new rock music going on except for Corey Taylor.
Well, you got MGK.
They're okay. I mean, I used to be really big into pop punk there, and I'm kind of like growing out of it now, and listening to a lot heavier music. But Corey Taylor's been putting like his own twist on different types of genres. So he went the pop rock there with a little bit of heavier aspects here and there for that first one, Blue Eyes Black or something like that. And then for CMFT there, he had the rap in there. And now he's got another one called Highway 66. Whereas, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Imagine that, but hard rock. Like, it's hard rock meets Charlie Daniels meets fucking meets like southern rock. It's badass, and the video is like this cartoon where the devil's like driving this hot rod or whatever down the road and hits Corey Taylor, and then the demons start killing him there, and then devil goes to finish him off, and then just sets him down, and then like it just shows up like the Grim Reaper there to finish him off. It was a really cool, pretty simple music video, and it's pretty catchy. It's pretty catchy. Well, I'm kind of excited to hear what else it is going to be on his album there, because I like what he's doing there, where he's putting his own touch on different genres.
You're gonna step on the brush. There's cords, sir. We're going to get
I'm telling you, dude, just close the door, put him outside of it, or put him in the backyard.
I did. And you know what he was doing? Fussing.
Well, it's like a baby. You just let it keep fussing until it gets tuckered out.
If it's a baby and it's fussing, it's probably going to die of starvation, Mike.
He's not going to die of starvation. Trust me.
Look,
we don't do podcasts that long. What do you got, Doof?
Yeah, so I want to talk a little bit about the new gaming stream service that Microsoft dropped today.
Oh, we need to hop on right now so I can be the next big thing. I'll be like the first. I'll get everybody over there, and hopefully it doesn't pull a mixer.
It's not like Twitch. It's like you know what Google tried to do about a year or two ago, where they had this. I activated my phone. Where they tried to do this. You could buy server time or whatnot, or you can. I don't know how to describe it. Basically, you paid for this service, kind of like Netflix, but instead of watching movies, you could play games, and you could do it on like the shittiest of laptops because everything's done server side and then it's sent to your screen over the internet, which is great in theory, but if you have shitty internet, then
like Paige,
your experience is gonna suck.
Yeah.
So I tried it a little bit today. I paired my Xbox remote to my phone because that's what it is. It's on Android phones only right now, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And you go through and you have to have Xbox Ultimate. So I think it's like, you know, you have your Xbox Gold, your Xbox Game Pass, and then your Xbox Ultimate.
Okay.
And I was playing golf with friends. I just fucking I that's all I did is I opened up the app. I clicked, I want to play golf with friends. I clicked on it and I started playing it. Didn't download it or anything. Just played it right on my phone.
Pretty
That'd
bad.
be nice for those 24-hour ones there.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of cool. It was on my phone, so it was kind of hard to see anything. I did get disconnected. I really only played 5 holes and I was disconnected twice.
Mhm.
So I mean it was the first day it came out. So
Exactly.
I mean they're probably gonna fine tune it here over the next month or so. But yeah, it was kind of cool. I mean I had the option to install the game right to my device, or I could just play it. And I'm not sure what the difference is.
Maybe that's their way of competing with Steam there.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's a good idea. I mean,
So Xbox already has the what is it called? So Ultimate has like it includes your Gold, your Game Pass, and there's Game Pass for PC, and then there's this service. I can't remember what it's called. It's like X something that they're calling it. Um, but you can download Xbox games, some Xbox games, right to your computer, and then you can play through the Xbox app on
yeah,
your
those are the Play Anywhere games.
right, and that's kind of like Steam, but kind of not like Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's ever gonna take over Steam. Steam is like it's like the YouTube of the internet.
It really blows me away. Nothing's really contested with YouTube, it seems.
Yeah, you got nothing for media content online, really. I mean, what is the other one? Like Daily Motions or something like that.
Yeah, Daily Motion, and that's fucking garbage.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
exactly.
Yeah, like it's like the Windows 95 of YouTube.
Oh, so it's like a video service kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's
Like YouTube, but it's not YouTube.
yeah, like you could try starting a following on there, but I don't think there's enough people even get a thing considered a following, especially compared to YouTube.
I think I've been on that site in probably 3 or 4 years.
Like legit, our channel would be a big time channel on Daily Motion probably.
We should do it.
No,
We just have to upload the same video twice.
I'm just no.
I'm literally saying you have to click upload twice, like one more time. I'm sure that's okay.
But think about it. Even if like something like that happened, and then Daily Motion tries to push us, we would not be able to compete with jack shit for YouTube because they're not big enough. If I assume they just have everything on fucking autopilot right now.
Yeah, but think about it, Mike. We could be the pioneers that make Daily Motion the next YouTube.
It's not. It's already failed. It's already crashed and burned. It's like that flat Earth guy. It's a lost cause.
Oh, he went real high, thinking that he was going to see just fields of flat, and then found out that he crashed into fields of flat.
It's funny because Doof and I need to sit here and wait for a second for your audio to fix itself, and then get the end of your sentence, and then piece the rest together ourselves. That's why you moved to that other room. You're even farther away from the router now.
Well, on Discord, it's showing all green bars. Like, it's not showing any issues.
You're an issue.
Fuck.
All right, guys. So, WWE's been kind of a meme itself lately for their games there and how garbage they are every year. So this year they took a step back. Well, yeah, for this next one, I think it just came out. They took a step back there and went with a way more cartoonish look on it. They have these big old heads, everything. They're fighting in random ass places. They're in the jungle, rainforest, and shit like that. I remember back when you played like Tekken there, and their hands would glow certain colors and shit. When you're starting to get a combo, Paige, you need to sit up so that you can be. Paige, are you still here? This is such a shit show.
It's professionally amateur.
Please sit up. All right, you need to get closer to your camera.
Oh, goodness.
Do you have his camera all fixed? Is it looking good on the?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been looking good.
No, it hasn't.
Yes.
Your camera's going in and out of focus.
That's its problem. There's too much distance from the tip of my nose to my face, throwing it off.
It can't focus. Doesn't know what to do. But yeah, so yeah, remember how Tekken had like the whole glowy hand things when you just, like hit the right move or whatever? They've got that in this game for some dumbass reason. I saw the Undertaker do a move where he stuck his hand up and lightning shot into the ring. There was this one video where it showed a random ram in the middle of the fucking ring. There's a move where you can throw a guy out of the ring out to where the crowd should be, but really there's a little lake and a bayou, and he just gets ate by a fucking gator. Like,
So what you're saying is they've essentially added Mortal Kombat finishers.
it seems like it. It looks like, remember NBA Street?
No.
Paige, we're just gonna leave you out of this part here then, because
Okay.
these are all sports games. Doof, do you remember NBA Street, right?
Maybe on PS2. I
Yeah.
think I played it a little bit, but not
Remember
much.
the cartoonish graphics though that they had for it? It's
Yeah.
like that. It's like a slightly smoother version of looking like that. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Maybe because this is way easier. The engines will be able to handle it better and we get it all figured out correctly. But I don't know what the fuck they're thinking there. Fucking Vince, I think you're going crazy. You need to step down, bud. What do you got, Paige?
Well, before we sign off or anything, I would like to remind everyone that we've got the spiciest meme folder in our Discord, and I fucking blow that shit up, and I want everyone else to.
It's legit just a folder to keep Paige engaged on there. That's the only reason I had Doof set it up. And notice how he's the only one posting in there is Paige.
One.
From you?
Yeah.
And that was the very first one. Everything else is Paige.
A lot of memes. And I'm not giving anyone credit because I don't know how to do that.
There's more to life than memes, bud. Yes. What did you used to do before memes?
I don't know, trash children.
Edward penis hands. Like like are you 12?
It's funny. Did you look at any of the other memes?
I looked at all of them, yes. About the boat, the big fucking boat, yeah.
I don't remember that one.
God tells Moses, "Hey, build a big fucking boat," and Moses is like, "A big boat or a boat for fucking?" He pauses, and God says, "Both." Like, Paige, you need to step your meme game up if you want to keep posting in there.
Oh, no.
This is piss poor. So,
I got some fire memes coming up. Don't worry.
all right, guys. Our last little point here for you guys. There's this game, Chiwo. I saw him play a little bit of it, and it looked really good. And even though I suck at Dark Souls, I do enjoy playing it. But there's this game called Hellpoint, which is like Dark Souls meets like in space. There, they took the same concept without completely stealing it of Dark Souls there, but with still keeping it difficult there and that same kind of gameplay style there. And then you got your quote unquote bonfires there or whatever the hell they have in it, and it looks like a really fun game. I saw Chiwo play it, and it looks good. It looks good, and it's co-op. And I guess it was pretty rocky at first there, because at first it was just single player, and then later on they introduced the co-op feature there, and I guess it was pretty buggy at first. But apparently they've done a pretty damn good job of fixing it so far. So I don't know too much about the story or any of it, unfortunately. So
Well, all I saw were some like minor like gameplay clips, like 2-minute clips, and some trailers.
yeah,
But like all the monsters or the creatures look pretty interesting. You know what I mean? Like it was something outside of like here's a skeleton or a zombie.
like every other fucking game. Dude, this control game is fucking badass. I'm so happy I got it. Dude, it's fucking good. I figured out what was wrong. So whoever put control up on the Xbox market fucked up. The original, just regular standard version is $60 in the Xbox store. The Ultimate Edition, remember how Doof you were talking about that? That one's $40. But the normal version, where you don't get like the next gen there, is still $60.
Hear me out. I've got a theory. What if the Xbox store or like the people who run it are so used to everyone just buying the standard edition when it goes on sale? They put the ultimate or like the deluxe edition on sale. One, to entice people, but also two, because they knew people only search for the basic edition and didn't check to see if any of the better ones were on sale. So they could list Control on sale and it'd say $60. People would think that was like a better price and they'd buy it for the full price.
Isn't fucking Xbox doesn't full out decide the cost though? I thought the game company did also though.
That's just a crazy theory I have. Skimming some off the top.
Yeah, because I dropped $40 and then plus tax there. So I got the standard game there. Once the next gen comes out, I get it for that also. And then I got the season pass, so the 2 DLCs there come with it also. So let me tell you, Microsoft would be getting a really pissed off phone call from me until I talked to fucking what's his name, Bill Gates. Yeah, I would call up my buddy Elon, like, get me in his fucking office right now. I know you can. And fucking him and I would just beat him down. And then I'd be like, Elon, you should totally buy out this company. And then with the next order of your Xbox Series X, you get a free Tesla shirt.
I mean, some of that makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time.
What doesn't make sense?
So I'm 100% sure Microsoft is a vastly larger company than SpaceX and Tesla.
So far.
Right.
Give it time.
Okay, so when we're old and gray and somehow SpaceX has colonized Mars and Tesla's making space cars.
Yep.
Then we'll get free Microsoft shit and Tesla things.
Yes, we will. Yeah, trust me. My buddy Elon's gonna hook us up, man.
How come Elon hasn't been on the show yet, Mike? If you're such great friends with him.
He's real fucking busy, man. And I haven't been talking to him so much since I've been getting set up for moving and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't been touching base a lot lately. People get busy,
What if he's
and that's
ghosting
legit
you?
the only reason.
What if he's ghosting you?
He's not ghosting me. If anything, I'm ghosting him. He keeps hitting me up. I'm like, sorry, man, I'm busy. And yeah.
I'm 100% sure that if any random person walked up to me and just randomly informed me that don't eat the yellow snow, I would probably go, okay, so this guy's fucking crazy.
But that's why you're not Elon Musk. He thinks outside the box. He thinks outside the fucking planet, atmosphere, all of it. Fucking chair breaking here. Fuck. Can't support my fat ass.
A few things. One, like I said about the crazy snow, and a guy telling me about yellow snow, or a crazy guy telling me about yellow snow, would be down for it. If a guy at a lumberyard that didn't initially inform me, hey, I work for the lumberyard, can I help you, started talking to me, I would immediately be off-put by the fact that this rugged man is talking to me, because that never goes anywhere that I want it to. He'd be like, hey, have you heard about this new saw? I'd be like, no, I haven't. I'm here to pick up logs. But he's not a
smart guy like you, though. You have to, you have fight or flight, dude. flight. You're a little guy.
I'm pretty vicious. I don't want to say that I win fights, but I'll throw down. I'm not scared.
But you're not Elon, man. You're not Elon. That's how he's gotten so far in life, is he knows who to trust, and he trusted me, and that's why we have a great friendship now.
Maybe that's why Mars hasn't been colonized yet.
Why?
Because he's friends with you.
I mean, I take up a little bit of his time, not that much.
Everyone in this group just brings people down. We do not raise people. We bring people down.
BS. We have the greatest listeners, the greatest viewers, all of that. And we make them better people.
Think about it this way. This podcast is about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
What could you get done in that time?
What could what?
I said, what could you get done during that time?
You could build a spaceship. I don't know.
Every engineer in SpaceX is now listening to the podcast, just getting dumber and dumber.
Just imagine it's like those propaganda news stations that are just blared in their warehouse. There, it's just a professionally amateur show. It's
There's
to
no
motivate them.
Dial that slightly turns it down. Oh my god! I can see it.
They have to force people to
Why are
clock
we
out there if that's what's going on, because like I got to hear what's next.
Episode
But sadly,
number
there's only this is the 10th episode, and it's just on a continuous loop because there's only so much.
Oh my god! We're gonna be the downfall section.
People are like, how can you do a podcast for an hour and a half? It's real fucking easy. I mean, if you don't incorporate the input of Doof, it's still pretty easy because he says about 6 minutes worth of stuff in a whole hour and a half.
And most of that is just telling me and you we're wrong and fact checking things with a simple Google search to find out that neither of us were right.
He even proved himself wrong today.
That's a first. That's a self-burn. Those are rare.
I'm fine with that. I didn't have anything for him to look up. Like, I want to have one where I just have, like, Doof starts getting pissed off because I have him looking up stuff the entire time.
We should probably be a little bit. We should probably scrutinize like the facts or data we say a little bit more. Like when it says like a statistic or something. I feel like Doof should jump in a little bit more. Like, I'm going to look that up while you guys keep talking for a second.
He should be already doing that, but since he doesn't engage. He doesn't engage in half the shit we say unless you bring it to his attention. So
Doof's just here for a good time, man. He's just here enjoying the conversation. Like,
you know what's the worst part too? Even though he does all that, all his audio and videos work way better than your shit today.
So far.
I have no idea what you said. So
far.
All that was for just so far? Oh my god. I think that's a good spot to end it there. Oh my god.
Everyone, thank you for showing up to this disaster. We're glad you listened to the end.
Stop. Shut the fuck up. That's my job.
Oh, sorry.
I'm fucking Millitello. You shut your whore mouth. None of your shit works anyways. God.
John Pinoli's upset, everyone. Listen to him.
Yeah. Shut your fucking cock holster.
Oh my God.
What?
Ooh.
I'd like to thank you all for fucking showing up and listening or watching the Professionally Amateur Show. If you guys do enjoy it, whatever platform you're on, like, follow, subscribe, all that fun shit, because I think it's all free. Think about it. You can get it here, you can get it there, any podcast place, and you guys are freaking awesome for checking it out. We really do appreciate it. It's like how I transitioned into a nice softer voice. Make sure to check me out on Twitch there. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, along with a once a month 24-hour stream there where you get to see me slip into fucking insanity and then sleep for 48 hours to fucking recover and then do a shitty job at my actual job and almost get fired. Oh, God, do I love it. Make sure to check out all our social medias there. I got good old Twitter. I got the Instagrams. We got the Discord family. We're really big on building you guys up, building us up, building all of us up. And then you can find out about these shitty ass fucking memes page posts up there. Like a 13-year-old Dutch girl just been beat too much. I had a transition after that. That was going to go real smooth. And then it went.
Oh, so it's not my fault you forget things.
No, well, it kind of is because I'm so distracted. Like, I have white lights here. Duke's got white lights. You've got yellow lights. And they're behind you. Like, your video pisses me off so much. And then your audio's been the shittiest it's ever been in this one also. Like, oh, God. We're about to start Patreon just to fucking get you this $20 cord.
You realize that we can do a Patreon, get the cord, and I will not run it until I can get it installed through the walls.
All right, we'll run the Patreon for that too. People look forward to that.
Wait, no, we need to go fund me.
What?
Nothing.
Fuck you. And if you are checking out us on YouTube here, make sure to check out our other awesome videos. We do put a lot of time. All three of us working on it to make the fucking ship somewhat float. We're getting buckets and scooping the water out, but we're making it work. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do appreciate it. As always, I'm God, that was terrible. As always, you guys been sexy. I've been Millitello. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.